I mean, is welcome into the studio right now. First of all, the man at the moment, Shekhar, I guess, was that the longest resignation speech you have ever heard? I'm going to be asking you that question in a second. Swapan Dasgupta, who was here just 2-3 days back when the last bomb fell with Jaswant Singh, and you said, well, what did you say today?
Well, I'm reminded of another nursery rhyme. He quoted Humpty Dumpty. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating his Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I." That seems to be Mr. Arun Shoury's riposte.
Okay, fine. We'll come to the nursery rhymes in a minute. But Shekhar, first of all, congratulations for that interview. Just wanted to ask you that at the end of the day, when Arun Shoury was giving that interview, did he pretty much realize that this is it? As I said, was that a fairly long resignation letter or resignation speech from the BJP?
Well, I don't know.
Or is he just expecting, was he already expecting to be expelled?
Well, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what he was thinking, but I've known Mr. Shoury now for a very long time. I was a cub reporter under him. There's one thing about him that has not changed, which is that he more often than not speaks from the heart. So he's not somebody who calculates. He's not a chess player. He's not somebody who calculates what his fourth move will be. I think this is like, for want of a better expression, a cry de coeur. It's a cry from the heart. And I think he's taking a risk. It's a risk that he knows exists, and I think he's taking it. I don't think I can call it a resignation speech, or even if somebody had given him safe conduct, immunity, etc., 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 if he wanted to say something, he will say it.
I mean, the BJP has pretty much come out immediately after that. I mean, it's going to be joined by Rajiv Pratap Rudy and others from the BJP who no doubt will say that again. He knew he was going to be expelled. He knew action was going to be taken against him, so that's why he's come out and said this. That, I think, summarizes what the BJP's reaction is.
Well, I mean, who am I to speak for the BJP? Ask the BJP. The BJP has enough spokesmen. In fact, BJP sort of per capita in terms of per 1,000 votes is more spokesmen than any party in the world, right?
Yeah, Advani's complained about that in the past.
Well, I mean, it's his problem to fix it then. But I think because all of us as journalists don't want this country's politics to become a one-horse race, the BJP has to put its house in order. For that, BJP has to think, why does someone like Arun Shoury get so angry? And what is it that persuades him to speak like the way he speaks? So, no, you can always shoot the messenger when you have the power, but you should see what the message is.
Yes.
Okay, now, first of all,
I think I agree with Shekhar that you shouldn't shoot the messenger. But in this case, unfortunately, you must also look at the messenger. I mean, I'm a little perplexed on a couple of things. There are a lot of legitimate points which Mr. Arun Shoury has raised. The disarray in the party, a president who doesn't act as if he's the president. He's called him sort of Alice in Blunderland.
It's a momentous
but
phrase.
But then from that to a very knee-jerk reaction, RSS take over the party. From that, a very knee-jerk reaction against, no, someone else will deal with the policy, but let them be the moral guardians. Now, to my mind, while they may be cries from the heart, these appear to be highly simplistic solutions. And some might even say very motivated conclusions. If you say, let us decide policy, will it be a case of the nuclear deal? When Mr. Shoury and Mr. Yashwant Sinha were deciding policy and almost browbeating the entire party, cutting out all democratic dissent.
Some of the people who are dissenting in the BJP right now, Yashwant Sinha, Arun Shoury, as he says, they were the people who really forced the BJP into taking that stance on the nuclear issue, which in many ways did come back to haunt them perhaps in the election.
What kind of leadership does the BJP have that can be forced by two people?
Tuba.com